Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The presidency has finally reacted to the case of Nnamdi Kanu and his trial and the existence of IPOB. And this is coming via his response to everything that The Economist, a UK news magazine, had said about the current administration, that's the administration of Muhammadu Buhari. But then, with what he has said, which you're going to be listening to in a jiffy, it points to the fact that all the claims that we have been hearing by, the leaders of Southeast may not be true, though this is, I'm only judging it from, what he has said. And if what he has said is true, then I am envisaging some level of tension. That's why, for me, this particular statement wouldn't have been said this time. But first of all, let's look at the full details of the news. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our video. The presidency has disclosed that the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, would lead to the end of the pro-Biafra group. President Muhammadu Buhari's spokesman Garba Shehu disclosed that IPOB does not enjoy much support in the Southeast. Shehu pointed out that Kanu and IPOB do not enjoy the support of Southeast governors and lawmakers. He made the remark in response to the criticism against Buhari by a London-based news magazine, The Economist. In a statement he posted on his Facebook page, Shehu also disclosed that the federal government was making further efforts to get IPOB rightfully designated as a terrorist organization. The statement reads in part, "The Southeast IPOB, which The Economist rightly described as delusional, the arrest and present trial of the leader of the group is the beginning of its demise. The President's administration is redoubling effort to have IPOB rightfully designated as a terrorist group by our allies outside of Nigeria, an act which will collapse the ability to transact gains from crime and extortion in foreign currencies. It is important to remind economists and the global media that these groups' aggression and widespread presence on social media does not reflect their public support, for which they have none. All elected governors, all elected politicians, and all elected state assemblies in the Southeast, which IPOB claim to be part of their fantasy kingdom, rejects them completely. Kanu and IPOB have been in the forefront agitating for the breakdown of Nigeria and also for the self-determination of Biafra. Kanu was extrajudicially rendered back to Nigeria in July from Kenya and currently standing trial in Nigerian law court. Last week, the Nigerian government rearranged him before Justice Binta Nyako of an Abuja High Court. This is coming at a very wrong time. But let's first of all look at what Nigerians have to say about the comments by Presidency. And this one says, the fear of Igbo agitation. The Economist mentioned Oduduwa agitation too, but why did Shehu Garba deliberately avoid mentioning it here? Another one here says, Nigerians need resilience and fortitude to ensure the hardship infringed on them by APC and Buhari. That this is the message. The rest of the epistle is make up stories to entertain his followers and to defend their failures. Few months, their tenure will be history. Another one said here, forget economists and focus on your government glaring deficiencies across the sectors in Nigeria. Your regime has not shown any genuine effort towards conducting credible election vis-a-vis the inconclusive election in Osun and Kano, the brazen fraud in Kogi, and the railroading of a candidate from number 4 position into government house. All these, coupled with lack of tax to manage the country's diversity and complexities, are your government undoing and not economics magazine. Another person here says, so we are still in the rhetorics of in the previous administration. God will help us. Another person here says, tell President Muhammadu Buhari that Nigerians are groaning over skyrocketed prices of foodstuff and other basic needs. Addressing such problem is also an achievement. Let him face the inflation too. Another person here says, I remember when this government came into power after the victorious election, when Shehu and Femi right and people come in against them. The insult that used to follow those against this present government was scary, but now them they receive from all corners like Man United and the word wailing wailers. Femi coin save is not even used again, as the honor save they fear to use them. Another one here says, which democracy? The Nigerian democracy that uses the control of bandits, that is under the control of bandits and insurgents. This one says, I don't think there exists a better patriotic journalist like you. Walai, may Allah bless you. That one is in support of. Another person here say, this your write-up is pure fabricated lies. Buhari has taken down the country with all kinds of crooked policy. He has failed woefully. He remains the worst president Nigeria had ever had. He should resign immediately. Different kinds of responses are coming in. Immediately he made those statements. It was a bogus write-up. I can't read all of them, but this one centers on what is happening about the plan of the federal government, about IPOB and all of that. But guess what? This is, for me, is a step in a wrong direction, because and it also, I don't know the intention of the write-up. I wouldn't want to go anyhow. I wouldn't want to move anyhow. But for me, if I want to assume things here, we just have to be very careful, because from all indication, there's going to be a clash between the government of the Southeast and IPOB based on the revelation that has been given. Presidency now is telling IPOB that they do not have any support from governors, neither do they have any support from the elected lawmakers, neither do they have any support from elected individuals. And I mean, this is a way of like telling them whatever you guys have heard thus far is absolutely lies from whoever that you have been hearing it from. Don't forget that Ike Ekweremadu have been making steps towards ensuring that they help Nnamdi Kanu out. But with this statement Presidency has made, I mean, it's really troubling. I'm telling you. I am telling you, it's really, really troubling. I don't know if it's a way of hitting their heads, because something like this came up also about, trying to cause some kind of chaos between Igbos and Yorubas. But they had to point out to him, say, we do not want to hear your word. The bond between us and the Yorubas is so strong that it can't be broken by anybody. You understand? But looking at the situation on ground, I think that the presidency should be more quiet, because no matter what, we are still envisaging peace. You understand? If you get to hear what Sheikh Gumi has said about bandits, you will know that even the northern part of Nigeria is in a big trouble. For you to say, if you go ahead and proscribe these guys, then be sure, rest assured that Nigeria will be in existence. I mean, it's just the kind of word that should cause people to call up people and deal with them and let them explain what that statement really means. As much as he has gotten one or two facts here and there, but it's not good enough to present, the position of the country with a fact that is not provable. You understand? You cannot say because you want Nigerians, you want the bandits not to take over Nigeria. For that reason, we should calm down and continue to watch them turn the country to, their football field, deal with Nigerians the way they like. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. And the level of words we are hearing these few days, it's as if these guys do not know that someday they are going to leave that seat. However, I'd like to leave you to go to our comment section. Let's interact. What do you think about the statement made by the president about the rejection of IPOB by the Southeast?